Juju Watkins part of Unrivaled star-studded $35 million Series A investment round. According to Unrivaled President Alex Bazell, Watkins wanted to make an investment in the basketball league. Unrivaled, the new 3-on-3 women's basketball league founded by Women's National Basketball Association stars Nafisa Collier and Breanna Stewart, intended to supplement the income of WNBA players in the offseason, closed its fundraising this week with $35 million. According to a press release, the Series A investment round was led by the Berman family, and according to Unrivaled President Alex Bazell, Collier's husband, the funds raised offer a look into the potential for women's sports. Our players haven't even taken the court yet, and the foundation we are building with our partners unites unparalleled expertise, strategic insight, and an incredible product, Bazell said. Together, we're setting the stage for Unrivaled for years to come. According to Sportico, the financial terms of those who invested were not disclosed, but notable names attached to the fundraising round include NBA star Giannis Antetokounmpo, University of South Carolina women's basketball coach Dawn Staley, and USC star guard Juju Watkins. Bazell said that the league has made it a priority to accept investments from entities and individuals who are connected to sports properties during the investment round. He also noted that Watkins, a sophomore, was clear about making an investment in the league, as opposed to a nil deal offering equity in the league. You need people that can see a vision and aren't worried about how quickly can you exit, Bazell told Sportico. And then secondly, selfishly, for the business, we have to find partners who are willing to roll up their sleeves and utilize their networks and get us from point A to point B much quicker. He continued, the priority was investing into the athletes and the resources to make a first impression. That's why it was so great to raise the amount we raised. It gave us more flexibility to not have to be perfect out of the gate, but to know that we have more than enough runway for multiple years before we have to concern ourselves with, where's the next investment potentially come from? Bazell confirmed to SB Nation that the starting salary for the league's players will come from an $8 million pool. The average salary for the players will be $242,000, but it would fall to $222,000 if all 48 slots are filled. The WNBA's current max salary is capped at $214,000. Each athlete who participates in the league will also receive a stake of equity, which adds to the value of their contracts, and, according to Bazell, the coaches selected have strong player development backgrounds. The league, which will run for 9 weeks starting on January 17th, also has plans for the venue being constructed in Miami to hold everything players need to compete, including a child care center. The data is clear, Bazell said. When you look at women's sports and where it's going, it's not an oversaturated market right now. In men's sports, you can go down the line and watch a number of different leagues or teams. Women's sports are still at that tipping point. You're going to see more growth in the coming years. And when you look at viewership numbers, women's basketball is the pinnacle of that viewership. Related content. Flaujae Johnson joins Unrivaled Basketball League with NIL deal. She might be better than Juju. College hoops fans show love to LSU star Michaela Williams for balling out versus Seton Hall. And next off the conveyor belt of generational women's basketball star will be Juju Watkins, who one former NFL coach thinks could compete in the NBA. The 19-year-old USC sophomore, who became one of a number of investors in the offseason 3x3 Unrivaled League, is one of the biggest names in college basketball. She reached 1,000 career points in 38 games, 2 fewer than all-time NCAA scorer Clark, but is not eligible to enter the WNBA draft until 2027. The All-American teenager has led the Trojans to a 10-1 start this season, averaging 24.7 points, 5.8 rebounds, 3.7 assists, 2.5 steals, and 1.9 blocks per game. As good as Caitlin Clark is, I'm thinking Juju Watkins may even be better, Carl posted on social media. She looks to have the size, athleticism, and talent to even compete in the NBA at some level. Fans caught wind of the former Kings, Nuggets, Bucks, and Supersonics coaches' comments and shared their thoughts. Not gonna lie, Caitlin Clark is a beast, but Juju Watkins might be next level. Size, athleticism, and skill that makes you wonder if she could hang in the NBA. Bold claim? Sure. But so is Juju's game, commented one fan. She definitely is, replied another.